Government is not reason. Government is not eloquence. Government is force. And like fire, it's a dangerous servant and a fearful master. Welcome and thank you for tuning in. My name is Daniel Hapney and this is The Real Story. The question I have for you tonight, as I'm here and you're way out there, I ask you this. Did they lie to you? Have you been lied to? Have you been lied to more than once? I guess that's two questions. And my follow-up is always, if you have been lied to, what makes you believe what you're being told now? So that's how we're going to start the show. The question is, have you been lied to? Did they lie to you? So a little bit of stuff. We'll go over a little quicker. This is going to be probably more of a clip episode for you. And I'll start off just some quick stuff and we'll punch into some news. Then I've got some really interesting, so you can learn from history on the swine flu, the last time around, the pandemic hype. But anyway, yeah, once again, tonight's episode, did they lie to you? So I'll ask you, gee, do you remember all the swine flu pandemic stuff? One person in the United States got sick and died, and of all the people that got sick and were hospitalized, whatever, they all had other diseases and stuff. But they don't always tell us that. But what have they told you? What have they told you about the past? Like in 76 the last time? Funny how the last time there was the Spanish influenza around 1918, that started out at United States military bases, and then in 76, it's funny, the swine flu in 76 started out at military bases also, United States military bases, in this case down in New Jersey. But anyway, okay, let's go. Have they lied to you? Did they lie to you about weapons of mass destruction? Sometimes they tell you some truth and then they omit the important stuff. But the weapons of mass destruction, did they lie to you about that? Did they bother to tell you at the same time that they being, in this case, Donald Rumsfeld and company, had given, sarin gas to Saddam? No, they didn't tell you that, did they? How about, the Taliban, did they tell you that they had funded them and, and any of the heroin stuff? No. CIA? No, they didn't tell you that, right? But I'll ask you, did they lie to you? So, how about 9/11? They attacked us because they hate our freedoms. Did they lie to you? Who's been taking away your freedoms? Has it been the Taliban? You with me? I mean, come on. Did they lie to you in the past? Let's go with, remember we got to pass the bailout bill? Thousands of phone calls say, don't do it. Thousands to one, the ratio, thousands to one. That's an interesting ratio that was given to us by Feinstein and stuff. But needless to say, they passed it. And as a matter of fact, Congress turned it down. The Senate stripped out a bill, sent it back to the Congress, then they passed it. When they stole from your grandchildren, did they lie to you? Remember they told you there'd be martial law if you don't pass this bill? Look at the previous shows. You'll find out that's what they said. That's what Paulson said. That's what, once again, Bernanke, Paulson, these crooks, these districted criminals, Geithner now and stuff. And it doesn't matter whether it's Bush or Obama because they're still, remember Fannie Mae, Freddie Mac? Did they lie to you? AIG, did they lie to you? Citibank, yeah, run by the guy, they all came from Goldman Sachs, but did they lie to you? Yeah. Okay, terror watch lists. Boy, did they lie to you? First there's no fly, now it's no buy. What's next? No job, no benefits? Any of our, Jewish descendants in the audience, do they remember the list thing? Were they lied to before? How about FEMA camps? Did they lie to you? Well, we spent hundreds of millions of dollars through Kellogg Brown and Root, a subsidiary of Halliburton. I know that. That's Cheney, isn't it? And Baker and the Carlyle Group and all this. But yeah, and guess what they're involved in? Big pharmaceutical companies. We'll get into swine flu later, but I'll ask you, did they lie to you? 19 guys, from a cave in Afghanistan, did they lie to you? The guys who, once again, the bin Ladens whose family got to fly after 9/11, did they lie to you? The people that, Bush vacations with, over in Saudi Arabia, did they lie to you? Have you been lied to? Do they continue to lie to you? Okay, how about all the financial lies? Okay, we talked about the bailouts and stuff. Gee, we talked about the Fed taking over power. Now they're nationalizing businesses, like General Motors. You remember General Motors, now Government Motors. Did they lie to you? Did they lie to the workers of GM? Are they now selling off the valuable assets to their foreign buddies? Did they lie to you? Mercury in your vaccines. Well, let's just, allow mercury to get right into my body. Did they lie to you? They got to so bad they told you it was good. How about fluoride in your water? Did they lie to you? And how much will you put up with these lies? And if you found them lying to you, why do you believe them today? Why? I got to know. Please write in, come in the show, join us, join me. Tell us why you believe them. Okay? How about MSG? It's okay, it's good for you. How about Donald Rumsfeld once again sold you aspartame? That's right. Did they lie to you? Now it's in 9,000 of your products. Remember the growth hormone in the milk? Did Monsanto lie to you? Why do these people have revolving doors? But that's a whole nother story. So anyway, I got a little bit of Globe, some news to you. And I got this new issue of the Globe. When I say new, it was in the Globe. And this is created outside the Globe usually. But I was going to say why I thought it was interesting. Some stuff in here because it's the green issue. A couple of things I picked up on that I want you to know about. How about fishing with Big Brother? That's right, the federal government's going to put a camera on your fishing boat. Isn't that pretty good? I thought that was good because every fisherman needs Big Brother with him. Also, how about, I wanted to tell you about, this is the green issue, right? So playing Eco Cop, where they're teaching the children to rat out on their parents. The society that rats people out. Have you seen that before? Yeah. Well, Mommy and Daddy's not green enough. They took 2 hot baths. That's a waste. That's carbon. And they lie to you. They tell you that, the carbon-based cycle, that's what they're saying. Carbon dioxide. Coca-Cola's not taking it out of their drinks, are they? And you still drink Coke, don't you? Because that's American. But they're telling you carbon dioxide's bad. Are they lying to you? Boy, is this just so Al Gore and his buddies, like the Carlyle Group, that's the Bin Ladens, that's the House of Saud, that's the Bushes, Baker, remember? We sent Baker there because we need a troop surge. But who's going to benefit from this carbon thing? Goldman Sachs? Are you kidding me? Did they lie to you? They started a carbon credit exchange in Chicago. Started by who? Madoff? And who? Al Gore? And did they lie to you? Obama makes money on it. Boy, you think Obama's any different than Bush? Did they lie to you? Did they tell you there's going to be change? When on the first day he bombs Pakistan, there's going to be change. When he adds more troops to the war, there's going to be change. When he's going to stop torture, how about detention for 7 years? Hey, Obama's come out and saying, well, maybe we'll do preventative detention. Maybe you out there will be preventatively detained. If not, maybe your mother or your children. That's because Obama's going to give you change. Did they lie to you? So anyway, the other thing besides fishing with big brothers, there's the article on the Globe where it says, Armies Among Us. Well, we start finding out that, like the MBTA got high-powered assault rifles for long-distance shooting, that towns like Springfield got grenade launchers. That's right, the article is Armies Among Us. And then you found out that the Bridgewater State College, not too far from me, they needed 6 fully automatic M16s. Did you ever wonder why? So anyway, I'm going to roll out of this because when you think of all the pandemic hype we've had, remember we've just had all this pandemic hype, and you got to ask who benefits. And when I say who, think World Health Organization, because they're going to level 6, which I'm sure you all know about. You should feel good because you've been lied to. So anyway, here's a little piece done by 60 Minutes years ago. Very well done. I want you to catch it because you're going to find out where, how, who, at least, the last time they played this game. And watch how they sold it to the American people.
The flu season is upon us. Which type will we worry about this year? And what kind of shots will we be told to take? Remember the swine flu scare of 1976? That was the year the U.S. government told us all that swine flu could turn out to be a killer that could spread across the nation. And Washington decided that every man, woman, and child in the nation should get a shot to prevent a nationwide outbreak, a pandemic. Well, 46 million of us obediently took the shot. And now 4,000 Americans are claiming damages from Uncle Sam amounting to $3.5 billion because of what happened when they took that shot. By far the greatest number of the claims, 2/3 of them, are for neurological damage or even death, allegedly triggered by the flu shot. We pick up the story back in 1976 when the threat posed by the swine flu virus seemed very real indeed.
This virus was the cause of a pandemic in 1918 and 1919 that resulted in over 500,000 deaths in the United States, as well as 20 million deaths around the world.
See how easy it is to...
Thus, the U.S. government's publicity machine was cranked into action to urge all America to protect itself against the swine flu menace.
Influenza is serious business. During major flu epidemics, millions of people are sick and thousands die. Well, this year you can get protection. The vaccines are safe, easy to take, and they can protect you against flu. So roll up your sleeve. Protect yourself.